Hey, good evening. It's Friday evening, July 30th. Again, thanks so much for being here. Just enjoying a rather long lizard go running by. My daily battle with the cicadas. Right now, we've got a window, so I'm going to go for it. Okay, I'm talking about truth. Mentioned that this morning. And what is truth? And rather, the actual question to ask, not so much what is truth, but who is truth? See, Pilate just asked the wrong question when he's saying, what is truth? The real reason, the real answer is who is truth, and that's Jesus Christ. So when we hear people talking today about, I've got to find my truth, you've got to find your truth, there's something very appealing to that because there is a personal nature of truth. We need to be able to own truth. We need to be able to buy into it. But it's not so much buying into a set of propositions. It's buying into a person. See, the beauty of biblical truth is it doesn't change. The reason biblical truth doesn't change is not because they're written on the pages of the Bible. It's because they accurately reflect the character of Jesus Christ. Let me repeat that. This is a huge thing for us to grasp. Biblical truth is not unchanging and is not reliable because it's written on the pages of the Bible. It's true and unchanging and reliable because those written pages of the Bible reflect the one who is Jesus. They give us an accurate understanding because of the work of the Holy Spirit. They give us an accurate understanding of what truth is. Truth is bound up in the person of Christ. The Bible tells me that. So I'm not dependent even on so much of understanding and philosophical arguments. That lizard is really cool, it bounces around. I'm not so much dependent upon arguments that have human weight. I'm dependent upon the essential character of Jesus Christ, which doesn't change. Two lizards. Christ doesn't change. His truth doesn't change. That's what the Bible shows us. The Bible is a picture of Jesus Christ. Because remember, Jesus says very clearly that He is the Word. He is the truth. So the Bible is giving us the living Word of Jesus Christ. So this personal dimension of truth is huge. So when we talk about my truth or your truth, we've got it partially right, actually, because there's a relational quality to truth. The problem is there's only one person who is consistent, and that is Christ. All the rest of us are inconsistent. Let's just say for a minute I wrote down 25 laws of Jay's truth. I might get one other person on the planet to agree with me. What about the rest of you? Well, I like maybe one or two of Jay's laws, but the rest of them I'm not so sure about. So they come up with their 25 laws. And then the next person gets their 25 laws. And then we have chaos because we have no ability to decide it. And if it comes down ultimately to my truth over anybody else's truth, I put myself in the exalted position that only God can give. Only God can hold that position. Because I am in no position to enforce my truth on anyone. And those of you that know me would agree with that. I don't want you to be bound by my truth or the things that I have to say. I want you to be bound by what God has to say. So when we talk about my truth or your truth, let's grasp the full meaning of that. What we're saying is the way that I or somebody else is functioning is the way that I'm going to bank my life on that. I'm going to trust that they are right about life and death, about the final outcome, about what's important, about what sex is about what relationship is about who I should sacrifice for, how much I should give, and how much I should make right. See, it's a horrible position. My truth or your truth puts us in a place that we cannot deal with because it asks too much of us. Just like I would be asking too much of you to believe that I have the truth. I don't. But Jesus does. So what I'm believing is not just in a set of propositions, even though those things are true, and even though I believe in them. Ultimately, I don't believe in that set of propositions. I believe in the person who made those things true. And that is the significant reality of Christianity. And it exposes the flawed damage that's done to all of us when we talk about my truth and your truth. Because none of us can take that on. I don't want life to be about my truth. I want life to be about the truth of Christ. Sometimes I can grasp that in joy. Sometimes I have to look at that and say, I need to change. That it's hard. But if it's Jesus' truth, then I have hope. And again, give me some feedback. I'd love to hear some comments about what I'm talking about. And we'll continue a little bit on this tomorrow at least. So thanks so much for being here tonight. If you haven't turned on the notifications on posts, on subscriptions, turn those on so you'll get these videos automatically. Check us out at the everydaytalk247.com on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much again for being here. And Lord willing, you have a great night. We'll see you in the morning.